Good evening and welcome to Colbert, home of the Leopards and the site of tonight's doubleheader between the Coleman Wildcats and the Colbert Leopards. I'm Joey McWilliams, joined along with my silent partner tonight, Joseph McWilliams, and we are pleased and privileged to get to bring you tonight's broadcast of the Spotlight game, the Bryan County Patriot, and its home, MidwestSports.net. We'll get the starting lineups to you now as this is set to get underway. A cool mid-December night, and the Wildcats will control Coleman Lady Cats, coached by Dave Walters, come into tonight's contest with a record of 8-4. Starters look like this for the Lady Cats. The visitors tonight, as we have a three-pointer taken and made just like that for Lolly Rivera, wearing 00 tonight. Also for the Lady Cats, wearing number 12, a sophomore, Katie Brooke Eldridge. A senior wearing number 21 for Coleman is Ruby Martin. And for the Lady Leopards, a three-pointer quick to answer. And that one by Danica Olguin. Continuing with the starting lineup for the Lady Cats, there's number 22 off the glass, won't fall. Put back, no good either, and Colbert gets the board. Number 22 is a freshman, Sadie Holder. Number 53 getting that rebound to junior A.J. Bird. Rivera, a sophomore for the Lady Cats. For the Colbert Lady Leopards tonight, as a three-pointer in the right corner, a little bit too strong that time. All the way down the court for the Lady Cats. Rebound taken. And here come the Colbert Lady Leopards. Starting lineup looks like this, wearing number 33 is Emma Fisher. She is a freshman. Pass through and layup no good. Put back, tipped around, and taken down by Fisher. Also starting for the Lady Cats tonight, number 4, Danica Olguin, a senior. Number 3, Sydney Bowers, a sophomore, as the pass is going into Bowers and taken away. Number 12, a freshman, Hadley Rhodes, and number 15, a freshman, Lorena Hokett. Had to check that 15. It was a 25 in my book a little bit earlier. Complete line shift now for the Lady Leopards, so we'll give you that lineup now. Number 1, a junior, Presley Jordan. Number 2, a freshman, Lauren Pinion. Number 22 is not in my lineup, so we'll continue to get that to you in just a moment. Number 23 is a junior, Victoria Simmons. And number 11, a junior, Brooklyn Jones. Tie score here from Colbert right off the bat. Short shot, no good. And the rebound will stay with Colbert. Quick rebound, and the Lady Cats will take it the other way. We mentioned Coleman coming in 8-4, Colbert 7-5 on the season. Tonight's broadcast of this Spotlight game is brought to you by Gallipot Pharmacy, as well as Heartbeat Realty, Hausner's, Sales and Trails Family History. That shot a little bit short. Gallipot Pharmacy sponsoring our first quarter here from Colbert. Be sure and stop by and see Josiah Schomer at Gallipot, located at 213 East Main, Suite 100 in Calera. Just on the east side of 6975. That one up and in for Presley Jordan, and the junior has 2. It's going to stay on the Coleman end. Gallipot Pharmacy, by the way, celebrating 1 year in business. And Hokett will check back in. Go by and see Josiah. He, by the way, I heard this in the pharmacy the other day. It was not said by him, but it was said in the pharmacy that he is the best pharmacist ever. So I'm just going to have to go with that as that being the case. By the way, this definitely is true. New patients will receive a free medication lockbox for filling their medication prescriptions at Gallipot. So go by, stop by, tell them that Joey said to come by, and if you are a new patient, you are going to receive a free medication lockbox if you get your prescriptions filled there. Around the arc, this one shot from the outside, a little bit short for Rivera. And here come the Lady Leopards. A little full court pressure that's beaten there. Now it's outside the arc. Hoke had a foot on the line. That is a very, very, very long two. Lorena Hokett for two, and it's 7-3. Lady Leopards trying to open up a lead here. Quickly down the court, and we have a travel. Holder took too many steps. I believe that was Ruby Martin. By the way, again, I want to give a shout-out to Gallipot Pharmacy, the sponsor for our first quarter here from Colbert tonight. This is the Bryan County Patriot Spotlight game on its home, MidwestSports.net. Lots of other county action going on around the area. And by the way, Midwest Sports Saturday, last Saturday was up the big showdown between Southern Nazarene and Southeastern up in Bethany. Midwest Sports Saturday, the flagship show for this YouTube channel, is going to be in McKinney, Texas on Saturday, site of the NCAA Division II Football Championship. That's going to take place on Saturday, December 21st, and Midwest Sports Saturday will be live streaming at 11 a.m. Be sure and check out the show. In the meantime, a timeout taken. Coach Walters talks things over with his team after a traveling violation. Lady Leopards now will reset, and going with most of the group that came in that line shift a while ago. Skip pass to the corner. Jordan will take two dribbles and then the bounce pass to the high post. Hokett for three. And that time had the foot behind the arc. Result, though, not the same. It's going to stay a 7-3 game. Midpoint here in the first quarter. Strong pass inside and very strongly sent out of bounds. Bowers will check back in for the Lady Leopards. Two-three zone offered up by the Lady Cats tonight. Gives Colbert an opportunity to pass the ball around outside the arc. Trying to get into the high post. Jordan was there, had it stripped away and finally taken away by the Cats. And will he be able to keep it? And Martin dribbles out of it. So left corner, Rivera tries a three. Quick shot, no good. Rebound, Bowers. Looking ahead, finds Hokett. Off the glass and in. Lorena Hokett with two more. Traveling violation again for Coleman. So the Lady Cats struggling now in that area here in the first quarter. It's not the turnovers really that have led to the point so far. Defensive board. And the Lady Leopards will bring it down the court. This time off a turnover now. We'll see if Colbert can convert. Looking more like a man defense right now. And now Coleman with some bird out. Give a little bit of room. Taken away by Martin. She'll take it down the court. 1-on-2. Layup will not go. Unfortunate for Coleman. And Colbert will take it the other way. Hokett lost control for a little bit, but Colbert will reset. Jordan, quick shot. Right baseline, no good. Defensive board for Holder. And now Katie Brooke Eldridge brings it down, foul. It's just the second foul of the contest tonight. Quick pace in the early going. Last game of the semester for the Lady Leopards, and we have a push-off inside, and I said it was a quick pace, and there's your broadcaster's curse. Here comes a line shift again, though, for Colbert. That foul was charged to Hokett. That was her first. Third team foul now. Inbound pass goes really to where only Sadie Holder could bring it in. And now Eldridge driving baseline, passes too much for Bird. Taken away. Here comes Olguin. Looking ahead. Pinion. Crossover through the lane, and the shot won't fall. Rebound isn't there either for Rhodes. We invite you to check out the website, the home of the Bryan County Patriot Spotlight Game. It is BryanCountyPatriot.com. Guarding the sideline a little bit more, and actually successfully for Colbert. Emmy Fisher forces the turnover as Holder dribbled it out of bounds. This is our third stop for the 2019-2020 athletic campaign, at least during the basketball season, and a turnover as Pinion gave up on it, picked up by Martin, and it's going to stay with Coleman. And if we haven't come to your school yet in Bryan County, or beyond for that matter, let us know. Let me know. Joey at BryanCountyPatriot.com. And if you'd like to be a sponsor for the Spotlight Game, that's the same email, Joey at BryanCountyPatriot.com. We would appreciate that, and it sure is nice to get to broadcast these games for the Bryan County schools. Olguin thinks about it in the corner, thinks better of it. Now she'll drive baseline and was fouled. Not much contact from Rivera that time, but enough to draw the whistle, and the first foul against the Lady Cats here in this first quarter that is winding down. Scoring's been at a bit of a premium right now as well. Shot won't fall. Olguin for three, and that one a little strong. Tipped away and taken back. And turnabout's fair play. It'll go back to Coleman now. Nice job by Holder to chase that one down. Colbert gets back on D. There's the two zone, giving room on the outside. It is a three-pointer. Sadie Holder for three. And the Coleman deficit's cut in half. Less than a minute remaining now for Coach Whitney Robinson's team. Looking for its 8th win of the year. Coleman trying to cut away a little bit more before the first quarter is over with. And the pass is ahead to Ruby Martin. She makes her first two tonight. It's 9-8. Lady Leopards up by just one now. Martin tries to take it away again. This one is taken by Eldridge. Enough time to go off the glass and give Coleman the lead. Katie Eldridge, her first basket of the night. And the horn sounds. The first period is in the books. And a 6-point advantage for Colbert evaporates in the final minute, and Coleman takes a 10-9 lead. Back in a moment, the Bryan County Patriot Spotlight Game. Back here at Colbert in the Bryan County Patriot Spotlight game presented by Gallipot Pharmacy, Heartbeat Realty, Hausner's, and Sales and Trails Family History. Thanks for watching as Coleman with the ball to start the second quarter with the possession arrow and trying to build on some momentum. Foul, a little bit of a hip check that time from Bowers as the Lady Cats were going to the basket. 7 straight points in the final minute of that first quarter. And Coleman now trying to get the win. Talked a little earlier about Colbert trying to pick up that 8th win of this year. Well, Coleman's trying to pick up the 9th win for Coach Dave Walters. Inbound. Man-to-man look. That one was tipped by Hokett. Lady Leopards take it the other way. Martin is there, and she's going to provide a lot of pressure up the top of the defense. Passes inside. Jordan does get it through, and inside to Victoria Simmons, who gets her first basket tonight, and Colbert retakes the lead. Martin just got across that half-court line. Jordan steps into the passing lane, knocks that one away. It's going to stay with Coleman. Nice job by Jordan to get back. Lady Leopards go into a zone look, 2-man top coming out of the inbound. And Martin was fouled again. Fifth-team foul now against the Lady Leopards here. Pass goes inside to Bird, knocked away. Looked like there might have been a little traveling in the lane there. Eldridge doesn't make the shot and can't get the board. And we have a timeout called by Coach Robinson, 30-second timeout. Nice job by Jordan to get the loose ball, and Coach Robinson didn't want to let anything get away there. She's going to take the timeout and talk it over with her team right now as she has a 1-point lead. And the momentum completely evaporated for the Lady Leopards, so the defense has stepped up here in the early going in the second quarter. A little bit more movement now on defense, and really where Coleman was starting to make some moves were getting the points off the turnovers. The pressure up at the top. Martin has come up and really given the guards fits for Colbert. Looking at a little bit of a 2-2-1 look. Full court pressure right now. And the passes get through that zone really quickly. Down the court to Hokett. Shot no good. Stays with the Lady Leopards. Did a great job of breaking that pressure defense. And we have a foul as Jordan did a good job just really maintaining possession, trying to keep it with her. And that's generally what's going to draw that whistle. Maintaining the possession. If that had been a loose ball, I think that could have gone either way. And Presley Jordan, the junior, gets the inbound pass, the quick shot, a little strong, rebound, put back, and good. Victoria Simmons with 2 more points. She has the only 4 points scored here in the second quarter. Jordan steps in on full court pressure and knocks that one out. Coleman will send in for the first time tonight a sophomore wearing number 2, KK Holder. Martin dribbles through. A little bit of a pass getting away from her there. She does get it to the corner. And Martin open for 3. Little strong, long rebound. Lady Leopards take it the other way. Long pass down the court. Jordan's there. Shot's too strong. Bird with the board. Looked like it was lining up well for Colbert. Going to take it the other way now. Nice job on defense by Simmons. And here comes Jordan. She'll be fouled from behind. Somebody's got to call Wolf. Simmons with 4 points on the night. Hokett with 4 points for Colbert. 3 points apiece for Rivera and Sadie Holder. Number 11, by the way, a junior, Brooklyn Jones, in for Colbert. And Holder trying to push off a couple of players in white jerseys to maintain possession. Lady Cats take it the other way. KK Holder will go to the line to shoot. And free throws. Wow. First free throw attempts of the night. And that one's good for Holder. And the Lady Cats really needed that. Scored the last 7 points of the first quarter, but had not scored since. So another opportunity with the clock stopped here. And Holder will put that one in. A sophomore. Her first 2 points. Jones looking for Bowers now. The bounce pass inside is tipped away. Martin nearly loses it. She'll take it up, goes around the defense. Right hand off the left glass and in. Switched hands to make that shot. Nice job by Ruby Martin to take it coast to coast after the steal. And again, she's been giving fits to the guards up at the top for Colbert. Near steal. Pass inside, tipped, and again taken away, but Colbert gets it back. Trying to find the pass down low to the post, and the three-pointer's a little long. It's going to stay, though, with Colbert. Last touched by the Lady Cats nearing the midpoint here in the second quarter. Bounce pass inside, shot a little strong, and we'll have a foul as Simmons was well over the back. It's foul number 7 against Colbert. Foul number 2 on Simmons. And that's going to say, I'm surprised no one said 1-1 yet. And finally, scorer's table will stop this, and it's going to send the Lady Cats to the line to shoot a 1-1. As Coleman was in the bonus. Second foul of the night on Simmons. Scoring a little bit of a premium here tonight. First free throw no good, and it's going to be out. Last touch by Bird. Last time we were here for a Bryan County Patriot Spotlight game, we were over in Wayne Merriman Gymnasium. It was Colbert and Atchley last December. Fun night there from the old gym. Three-pointer by Bowers, a little short, and the rebound taken by Coleman. Another board for Holder. Rivera looking for KK Holder in the left corner, too strong. And quickly the other way. 2-on-2, the bounce pass ahead, and caught nearly in stride, kicked back out to Bowers. Nice job by Simmons down low. She'll get it back, too strong, and she was fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Nice job by Ruby Martin to come over and help her up. Sportsmanship on display here in Colbert tonight. I want to say thanks to our sponsor. Our second quarter sponsor tonight is Heartbeat Realty. Angie Sullivan and her team, who, by the way, just won the honor of Office of the Year from the Texoma Board of Realtors for 2019. shout out to all the fine folks who work with Angie Sullivan at Heartbeat Realty. Give her a call today. 775-4925. Second free throw. Actually, both free throws good for Simmons. 2 more points for the Lady Cats now. Back and forth as this one has started to pick up the pace a little bit. Jordan, the cutter through the lane, count it. Nice pass by Simmons. And Presley Jordan with 4 points tonight. It's 2-zone coming out a little bit now. The pass inside to Bird. She's fouled. Count the basket. She'll get another opportunity on the line. And for Victoria Simmons now, that should be foul number 3. A.J. Bird's first basket tonight, and it is the 3rd foul for Simmons, who will take a seat now here, at least likely throughout the remainder of the first half. Free throw no good. Coleman can't extend its lead. Largest lead of the night is 1 point. And Olguin for 3, count it! Danica Olguin. 6 points on the night off a couple of 3-pointers. One and one, though, will go the other way and give Coleman an opportunity to tie this one up on the line. And that is Brooklyn Jones' 3rd foul as well. First free throw is good for Martin. Second free throw as well. Coleman now 4 for 6 from the line, all here in the second quarter. This one tied at 20. In the corner, Olguin open for 3. Count it again! Danica Olguin. She has 9 on the night, and Colbert has extended its lead back up to 3. But Martin goes hard to the glass. That one too strong. Didn't get a good look at it. The defense stepped over just enough that she had to try that shot a little bit farther out than the right block, and not a good look. But again, Ruby Martin with a lot of pressure up the top, able to come away with steals like that. And knocks that one out to her bench. Man defense for Coleman now coming out of the inbound play. Shot a little strong off the glass. Bird takes the board and hands off to Martin, who almost went back court. Not quite, but almost. Martin tries to drive baseline this time and dribbles on the baseline and out. So with less than a minute remaining here in the first half, the Lady Leopards have retaken the momentum they had in the early going. Jordan will bring it down. Presley Jordan, 4 points on the night, and she's been open and looking to try to get another opportunity there. Martin is there, and Martin commits the foul. Lots of pressure from Ruby Martin down low, and Jordan will, she's not going to check back out. Martin, however, will check out with less than a minute remaining here in the first half, and Coach Walters says, "We'll give you a break. Don't want to pick up any more than that one foul." And with the way that she plays without abandon, as the official stops play for just a moment, the clock was continuing to run as the ball was out of bounds. I don't know if they're going to reset it or they do. They reset it at 40 seconds, so it gives Coleman a little bit more time. But talking about the way that Ruby Martin is playing, aggressive play, it would be silly for her to possibly pick up a second foul with this little time remaining in the half. Passes inside to Bird. One dribble, turns around off the glass, and in H.A. Bird. She has two more. Lady Leopards on top by one. Jordan nearly took off without dribbling. She'll get it back after it was on the court. Olguin dribbles around defender. Jumper, the mid-range jumper is good for Olguin as well. She has 11 now. And that left side has been kind to her. Clock winding down. Long jumper from near half court. No good. And we go to the intermission. The Lady Leopards are on top by 3 here at home, 25-22. And you've been watching the Bryan County Patriot Spotlight Game presented tonight again by Gallipot Pharmacy, Hausner's, Sales and Trails Family History, and Heartbeat Realty. We'll take a break. Back in a moment. Halftime here at Colbert, and we're going to watch some of the local entertainment here.
Now presenting your West War Spirit Squad.
That was the Colbert Westward Elementary Spirit Squad. Halftime entertainment here at the Bryan County Patriot Spotlight Game. Back for the second half of action here from Colbert. Tonight's Bryan County Patriot Spotlight game, which is presented by Gallipot Pharmacy, by Heartbeat Realty, by Sales and Trails Family History, and by Hausner's. Again, I'm Joey McWilliams. Glad to be here with you tonight. Our third quarter sponsor is Gallipot Pharmacy, located at 213 East Main Street, Suite 100 in Calera. 25-22 the score as we get things going here in the third quarter. And Colbert has Danica Olguin as the team high and game high. She has 11 points tonight, 8 there in the second quarter to get things going. Colbert will bring out the start here the second half wearing number 11. It is Brooklyn Jones. Number 1 is Presley Jordan. Number 22 is Kenzie Coker. Number 23, Victoria Simmons. And number 3 is Sydney Bowers. Shot no good down low as Simmons will get the board. Coleman brings out Ruby Martin, number 21, number 22, Sadie Holder, 00, Lolly Rivera. Number 12 is Katie Brooke Eldridge, and 53, A.J. Bird. Top of the key. And outside, Jones had an opportunity. Jordan is open for 3. Instead, she'll drive through 2 defenders, off the glass and in. Presley Jordan has the first 2 points here of the second half, and she has 6. Junior's been finding opportunities tonight. And Martin dribbled it off her own player, got it back, and then gives away to Rivera. Lady Leopards with some pressure defense now, stolen by Bowers ahead. 2-on-1, the pass off the glass and good. Bowers to Jones. Brooklyn Jones has 2. Nice job off the steal. And another turnover for the Lady Cats. Colbert will get an opportunity now again, and this is the largest lead of the night for either team. A 7-point advantage for Colbert with 4 quick points coming out of the break. Steal by the Lady Cats. Holder, 1-on-1. She tries the left-handed shot off the glass. The layup is good. Jones didn't come over and give her too much pressure there and didn't want to pick up the foul. Sadie Holder now with 2 more points. She has a team-high 7 now. Jones looking inside for Coker. Over 2 defenders, gets the shot. She'll go to the line for the and 1. Kenzie Coker. She's had a couple of looks on the inside tonight. That's been, I was going to say that's the best one. That was a tough look anyway. She gets the basket, and she'll have the and 1 opportunity. Becomes the 6th Lady Leopard to score in this contest, and for A.J. Bird, that was just her first personal foul. Coker completes the and 1. And Lady Leopards now extend the lead. And Bird, I think she thought someone was in the corner. It looked like a designed play where she takes the high post pass and looks to the corner, and there was no one there. She had to smile. I mean, the junior looking over there thinking there would be someone there, passed literally to no one. Nearly gets the steal, though. Holder does. She'll take it down. Jordan will commit the foul. And a lot of credit goes to Sadie Holder now as she's being aggressive off the steal. She's going to take it hard down to the basket and try to keep her team within this. 8 wins on the season for Coleman coming in. Had a stretch of 6 consecutive victories. And Coleman, second place in the Quad County Conference Tournament. As Holder will make the first of 2 opportunities here. Lost to Caney. That's a tough rivalry game there in a conference tournament final. Second shot no good, however. Holder 1 for 3 from the free throw line tonight. Her team trails by 7. Two zone looks like. Jordan open for 3 in the left corner, no good. And the rebound by Rivera. Lots of opportunity there. The Coleman defense looked a little bit out of sorts. However, pressure up the top there. Not going to give the easy look to the point guard, but it left an opening on the left side for Jordan. And now Martin facing a little bit of pressure. Jones coming up on her. Mountain dribbles around it. Running jumper, no good. And she'll follow it up with a foul. That's a frustration foul. So now Ruby Martin, and they say with 4 fouls on the night. Double team there. Jordan finally gets it out. Jones for 3. Rims out. And here comes Holder again. And lost control of it. Gets it back through 2 defenders. Won't get that to fall. Tie up in the lane, though. Credit to Eldridge for coming through and trying to pull that one down. Substitution will come in now as KK Holder will give Ruby Martin a breather. Holder shot's a little flat, a little short. Poke it ahead of the pack. That was a great job by Rivera to get back down there. Put back no good either, and a foul after the fact. So you have to give credit to the Lady Cats, specifically Lolly Rivera, getting back, forcing the bad shot, and the Lady Cats getting there on defense to block out. Found room on the inside, and they'll come away with the ball. Midpoint here in the third quarter. Again, our spotlight game presented by Hausner's, by Sales and Trails Family History, by Gallipot Pharmacy, and by Heartbeat Realty. Love to have your sponsorship as well. Please contact me at joey@BryanCountyPatriot.com. Timeout on the court as Coach Dave Walters decides, well, the double team might have forced us to lose the ball. We need to hang on to it. Trailing by 7 here in the third. Sadie Holder with 8 points on the night for Coleman. 6 points for Ruby Martin. And A.J. Bird has 4. Danica Olguin with 11 to lead all scorers. Presley Jordan with 6. And Victoria Simmons with 6. I talked this over, and you look at the momentum that the Lady Leopards grabbed in the early going of the third quarter, coming out, getting 4 quick points on the board, and then just taking that advantage, not giving up anything easy. Lady Leopards are really going to having to work for every point here in the third quarter. Holder has done her job to be aggressive and go to the basket. And coming out of the timeout, Holder looks like she's posting up down low. Two zone, full extension. The pass goes into Holder, who posted up down low. She couldn't get the shot, the turnaround jumper. A little fall away. Maybe should have gone straight up with that. Bowers. And Hokett will come away with it. Now Bowers in the right corner. Tipped and taken the other way. Rivera getting the passing lane. The left-handed layup won't fall. Holder tips it around and tipped it out. KK Holder knocked that one away. So an opportunity for Coleman goes by the wayside. I know they say that was last touched by. Oh, no, it was Holder. Excuse me. Brooklyn Jones will bring it up. Jordan dribbles right around Holder, and the rebound taken by Eldridge. It's going to stay with Colbert, though, as Eldridge couldn't maintain her balance and stay in bounds. Looking in off the inbound play, And Holder's going to get a hand on that one too. Tied up Bird and Jordan. Possession arrow says it stays with Colbert. So another opportunity now for the Lady Leopards. Leading by 7. You have to wonder at this point in the contest, do you really need to take advantage? And they do. Presley Jordan coming in off the inbound play, wrapped around a screen and gets that shot off the glass and in. And as I was saying, for Colbert, Coleman has opportunities near travel there. Lady Leopards need to take advantage of the opportunities that they have, and did so on the other end. That one last touched by Simmons. Nine-point lead, biggest lead of the ball game. Bird has nowhere to go with it. Jones with a good job, gets a hand out there. Shot taken and made. Sadie Holder, her second three-pointer of the night. She has 11 now. Ties the game high. Colbert's going to send in some substitutes here in just a moment at the next break. Jordan looks to Hoke it. We'll call that a pass. Jones tries to thread the needle and can't do it. Holder is there. 2-on-1 look. She'll take it herself and get the points. Sadie Holder with 2 more. She has 8 here in the quarter, and she is keeping her team in this. Cutter through the lane, and that one tipped, the ref says. So Eldridge will give this one off to Rivera, and Coleman chipping away. Rivera splits 4 defenders and can't make the layup. Jordan quickly the other way, and she draws the contact. She'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. Heads up play by Presley Jordan. Just went ahead and went straight to the basket, drew that contact. Foul charged to Rhodes. Eldridge. Senior wearing number 3, Whitney McDonald, comes in tonight for Coleman for the first time as the Leopards make some changes on the lineup on the court as well. Presley Jordan makes the second. And Colbert now 3 for 4 from the free throw line tonight. Not bad with the opportunities there. Ball tipped around and tied up. This one should stay with Coleman. It does. Zone extends. Passes inside to McDonald. And that one taken away. Simmons is going to go ahead and take that all the way herself, and we have a tie ball again. This one will stay with Colbert now. Nice job. Rhodes just stepped in, and all she needed to do was just hang on for a little bit, and she did. Bounce pass tipped out. Colbert on the other side of the backboard now. This inbound play is the Leopards really trying to get points off the inbound. Successful for Jordan just a moment ago, has not been lately, and there is Holder again. She sees the pass, she steps in the lane. This time she can't control it. Jordan looking for someone. There's Coker. Quick pass inside. Shot won't go, but Simmons will go to the line. You have to feel like even though Colbert maintains this lead, as that's the first foul charged to Sadie Holder. That's a big free throw. Victoria Simmons now 3 for 3 from the line. Make it 4 for 4. Long pass taken away by Simmons. Doesn't have numbers, kicks it outside. Jordan for three, no good, little high. And Coleman will maybe slow it down this time to bring it up, still with an opportunity here, trailing by just 7. A little bit of pressure. Diamond in one at about 3/4 court. Jordan stays with it, forces the trap. Coleman in trouble, kicks it out. Ball tipped away, and McDonald can't hang on to it. Great job by Kinsey Coker to get a hand out. Clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Jordan, stutter step, now makes the move. Simmons, mid-range jumper outside, rattles around and in. Victorious Simmons, she's in double figures now. It's a 9-point advantage. 5 left here in the 3rd quarter. Long pass. KK Holder tries to look inside. She can't get the pass to go. Thought she was going to take that 3-pointer. She elects not to. And we have 8 minutes remaining in this ball game. Colbert extends its lead here in the 3rd quarter. It's a 9-point advantage. Bryan County Spotlight Game is presented tonight by Galapot Pharmacy, by Hausner's, by Sales and Trails Family History, and by Heartbeat Realty. Our 4th quarter sponsor is Galapot Pharmacy, located at 213 East Main Street, Suite 100 in Calera. By the way, don't forget, if you are a new patient there, go see Josiah Schomer, and he'll get you taken care of. And if you're a new patient, say, look, Joey sent me, and he said to tell you this. I'm a new patient. I'm supposed to receive a free medication lockbox when I fill my prescriptions at Galapot. So go do that. Again, tell him Joey sent you. Holder in the corner now. The pass inside, and we have a traveling violation big time by Holder, trying to get position down low. And a credit to Sadie Holder. She has 13 points in the game, 8 of them coming in the 3rd quarter, and that accounts for all 8 points that were scored by the Wildcats in the 3rd quarter. So she kept her team in it single-handedly, at least from an offensive standpoint. Holder tipped it, taken, kicked back outside. Colbert retains possession. When will we see Martin come back in? Sadie Holder says, not for a moment. I've got this. Can't make the basket. The steal, and couldn't get to fall. And by the way, that was Eldridge, excuse me. Missed opportunity for the Lady Cats. Jones, skip pass. Pinion for the left elbow. Lauren Pinion, her first basket tonight. 41-30. Lady Leopards starting to pull away here in the 4th quarter. Holder, jumper from 8 feet. That one's good. Right there in the middle of the lane. Sadie Holder. 10 points here in the 2nd half. She has 15. And I believe we're about to see Ruby Martin come back in. I don't think that Coach Walters can afford to keep her out for too much longer. If this lead were to expand for Colbert, it won't on this trip, as that one was thrown away. And Simmons will check back in for Lorena Hokett. And Martin checks back in for McDonald as well. A 1-3-1 look. Zone is extended. Holder, bounce pass inside, trying to find Eldridge. And a credit to Holder for being unselfish with the pass. She really has been the player with the hot hand here, though, in the 2nd half. And I don't think it's out of line for her to take a few more shots, and she'll go to the free throw line to take 2 here. Holder quickly off the inbound. And I thought she was going to take 2 free throws. Instead, that foul was on the court. So Simmons looks for Olguin. Eldridge with the steal. Lady Cat still in this. Holder has it taken right back. No, she's going to stay with it. She'll knock it out of bounds. But it was last touched by Colbert. And what a credit to Sadie Holder. The freshman has really given it all here. And we see in the second half there have been some fruit from her effort. Martin wanting to dribble in. Holder looking now to KK Holder. Kicks back outside. Open for 3, top of the key. She'll take it. That's a little strong. Rebound. And Eldridge now goes up and over 2 defenders. And Martin will pick up the foul. Trying to get the rebound underneath. And for Ruby Martin, that is foul number 5. She'll have to take a seat now. Ruby Martin's effort in the first half was stellar, but the fouls got the best of her in this one. She sits down with 6 points as A.J. Bird checks back in. 1-3-1 look now for Coleman. And Sydney Bowers will travel. Substitutions were intended to come in at the break, and the Lady Leopards will get them in now. Jordan, Hokett, and Coker checking back in now, and KK Holder will take a seat. No, she'll stay on the court. Needed her to. There were only 4 maroon jerseys out there. Jordan, fresh off a break on the bench, and some fresh legs, stepping in and knocking that one away. She'll pick up the foul this time, though. Holder wanting to make the move on the baseline. Holder nearly taken away from behind. Now the pass stolen, and Holder will commit the foul. Jordan had control, and Sadie Holder picks up her second personal. And again, you have to think about Jordan and what could have been just a loose ball, grabs possession, and Holder had to pick up the foul. So a 9-point advantage here. Jones to Hokett. Rebound by Eldridge. Got position on the inside, and Hokett will knock it out of bounds. Coach Robinson's team looking to pick up its 8th win of the season, matching what Coleman has right now. We do have the boys game to follow, and it will be a spotlight game as well on MidwestSports.net's channel. The home of the Bryan County Patriots spotlight game. Eldridge can't get the layup to go again. That ball was last touched by the Lady Cats. Coleman with opportunities and layups not falling here in the late going. Pressure, and Jordan simply dribbles around it. Has numbers, can't decide what to do with it. And nearly mishandled that one. She was bailed out with a foul. They'll give that foul to Holder, her 3rd. And as it is the 7th team foul for the Lady Cats, it'll be Jordan on the line to shoot 2. Colbert tonight 6 for 7 from the free throw line. And Presley Jordan will continue that success. Actually, she's been the only player to miss a free throw tonight. Makes them both there. She's in double figures now. Third Lady Leopard to score in double figures on the night. She has 11. And that 11 is the lead for the Lady Leopards. Holder has it nearly taken away. She comes away with it, though. KK Holder will find Sadie up at the top of the key. Eldridge. And now Rivera for three. Count it. Lolly Rivera made the first three-pointer of the ball game tonight, and that is her first time to make a basket since that point. She has 6, though. Looking for the post, kicks back out. Jordan for three, no good. Rebound and the putback will go. Sydney Bowers has 2. And it's now back up to a double-digit lead for the Lady Leopards. Holder has been the bulk of the offense here in the second half. Rivera's three-point attempt won't fall. Eldridge kicks back to Holder for three. Right wing, good. Sadie Holder, her third three-point basket tonight. She has 18, the freshman. Keeping the Lady Cats in this. Inside out looks as Jordan takes the jumper on the baseline, no good. Simmons the follow-up, no good as well. Another offensive board. Time ticks off the clock. And now Jordan will drive in. High post. Lots of contact there. And well, both players stopped. They felt like the whistle should have been blown. Jordan goes up and over a defender. No good. And we have a foul as Jones will come in from behind. Eldridge got position. That is foul number 4 on Victoria Simmons. A couple players took a seat for Colbert. Olguin comes back in. Simmons playing with 4. KK Holder, 18-footer, no good, too strong, and Jordan with the board. Jordan splits defenders almost successfully. And Lolly Rivera reached out and took the ball, but I think they're going to say that was a foul. And so Rivera didn't pick up the foul. It was Eldridge who picked up the foul. And that should put Jordan on the line to shoot a 1-and-1. We'll take the timeout, and we'll get an opportunity to talk about Gallipot Pharmacy. Josiah Schomer and his crew at Gallipot Pharmacy, 213 East Main Street, Suite 100 in Calera. Stop by them. If you are a new patient, though, and you get your prescriptions filled at Gallipot, you'll receive a free medication lockbox. Josiah's a big sports fan, too. It's fun to talk basketball with. Stop by, get your prescriptions filled, and talk a little sports with Josiah. Thankful to all our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Sales and Trails Family History, Hausner's, and Heartbeat Realty. Well, it's been Sadie Holder in the second half, and since the intermission, Holder has 13 of the 16 points that have been scored. That other 3 by Lolly Rivera. Holder with a game-high 18 points. And it's been aggressive play. Talked about the aggressive play of Ruby Martin, but she sits on the bench now with 5 fouls. Presley Jordan and Danica Olguin each with 11. Simmons with 10 for Colbert, and Jordan trying to add to her total. Her last 3 have come from the free throw line. Won't get a fourth one, at least not this time. She's 3 for 5 from the charity stripe, and still a 7-point lead, though. Holder looking for Bird. 2 defenders, and ball is taken away by Simmons. 2-on-2. Rivera pops that one out. Well, Jordan ran the play, but no one else seemed to. That was slow developing on the inbound. Jones wants to find Jordan as a cutter, can't do it. Clock is the friend of the Lady Leopards with a 7-point lead. You just don't want to give away a turnover here. The defense is shifted over to a man-to-man defense now, looking to force an issue or two, but like KK Holder, you have to come out and do something. Olguin tries a shot, and it's knocked away. Sadie Holder got a hand on that. Nice block by Sadie Holder. Olguin will take a seat as Bowers checks back in. Stepping outside in the arc, no one posting up now. And there's Simmons. Clock continues to tick away, and again, the friend of the Lady Leopards, and Coach Walters imploring his team, you got to step up and do something, and that one tipped by Holder, and KK Holder takes it away. Nearly threw it away, though. Timeout on the court as Coach Walters will talk this one over with his team, and part of what he's saying there right now, you have to make something happen or you have to foul. The clock is ticking away. You have to make something happen. 67 seconds left in this one, and it's a 7-point deficit for the Lady Cats. With the ball now, though, still just a 3-possession game. The pressure is not there really to get a shot off within the first 10 seconds. For Coach Walters' team, he can send in a play now. Has 2 timeouts remaining. And get the look that he wants right here. I would imagine would want to send, after a made basket, pressure defense coming off the inbound. We'll see. That is all contingent upon Coleman making the basket here. Here's the half-court look. Colbert, 2-3 zone. Staying on Jordan's side of the court. In the corner for 3. Lolly Rivera rims out Bird. The put back off the glass and in. And Coach Walters saying, get back up there on D. Here's the man-to-man. A.J. Bird, 6 points on the night. It's a 5-point game. Colbert can let time run out, and A.J. Bird says, no, not this time. And that's just momentum. Coming up to commit the foul, and she does. It will send Kinsey Coker to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. And the officials will discuss this, but I can't imagine that being anything other than just momentum, just being a regular foul. And that is the call. Free throws are now big here for Colbert. Lady Leopards 8 for 10 on the night, make it 8 for 11. Bird with the board and a steal. Simmons there again, and Holder will pick up the foul, and this will be the double bonus now for Colbert. Foul number 4 for Sadie Holder. 3.7 ran off the clock in the meantime. And Victoria Simmons, after making 4 straight, misses that one. Second free throw is good now, though. Still a 2-possession game, depending upon the shot taken. Eldridge, left wing. 3, count it! Katie Eldridge with a long-range basket. She has 5, and that is exactly what the Lady Cats needed. They cut the deficit in half. And time with which to work. And the Lady Leopards now have proven to be vulnerable on the free throw line here in the second half. 2 for 2 in the first half. Not a large sample size, really. But we're 1.6 for 7 from the free throw line. And now hitting at a pace of 67% for the game at 8 for 12. The one player, though, you have to say, look, you can't foul, is Sadie Holder. She's been big. Other players have stepped up, including A.J. Bird with a putback to cut the lead to 5. And then the three-pointer just a moment ago by Katie Eldridge, whose offense hadn't been seen since the first quarter. Now, a big shot. And again, expect the full court pressure now coming off the inbound. After the made basket, though, Lady Leopards can move in the baseline. There's the long pass. It's there, 2-on-1, and wisely Bauer slows it down, and she's fouled. The problem with that, however, is that the only player in the vicinity was Holder. Sadie Holder checks out with 5 fouls and with 18 points. 18.8 remains, and it's still a one-possession game. Now, you'd have to think the official needs to let somebody check in for Coleman. And we are going to see for the first time tonight Kelsey McCleskey. Number 13 for Coleman. So McCleskey now will check in. Bauer's first free throw attempt was no good. And the sophomore's second attempt rims out. Jordan there with the board, taken away, gets it back. Timeout on the court, the Lady Leopards up by 3 and with the ball, 15 seconds even left on the clock. Well, it's tough for the Lady Cats to have lost now Martin and Holder, and so other players are going to have to step up. Again, McCleskey coming into the contest in the final 18 seconds. Another crucial board for Colbert, though. It was Presley Jordan that time who gets the rebound. And the junior with 11 points, Danica Olguin 11 points, and Victoria Simmons with 11 points as well. And again, with a 3-point lead, you don't have to get points here. You just need to let the clock tick away, though. I will say, though, on the inbounds plays, specifically under the Colbert basket, Coach Robinson's been looking for points. I think you take them if you get them easy. And this one's going to come in front of the bench. So running a set play here, Jones gets the ball. Jones is fouled. KK Holder commits that one. Brooklyn Jones will go to the line to shoot now. This will be her first free throw attempts of the night here in the double bonus. And she makes it look easy. And that could be the one that makes the difference. Making it 2-possession game. Second free throw barely draws iron. Bird gets the board, and Eldridge will come away with it. Picks up her dribble. Holder coming down now. Three-pointer. Good for Lolly Rivera. Timeout. Coach Walters takes it. Maybe too little too late. And how big was that free throw from Brooklyn Jones? She made it a 2-possession game. It is now a 1-point game, but not much time left, and Coleman's going to have to either get a steal or a very, very quick foul. And if Colbert comes away with the win, you might say the Lady Leopards would escape with one here. Coleman did not give up. Trailing by 11 in what doesn't seem like that long ago, then 10, then 7, 5, 3, and now 1. The Lady Leopards have done just enough tonight, and that could mean win number 8 headed into the semester break. And it's always a big win to get the W right before you take the time off and go to Christmas break. Even with practices over the holidays, still that win going into that intermission in the schedule is big. Now Jordan on the inbound here can run after the made basket. Likely will throw it down the court, I would imagine. You get it in. There's the foul. Happened quickly, but not. There was still time on the clock. The horn sounded. This game should not be over, I don't believe. It is over. Happened, and this one is done. So the Lady Leopards come away with a 1-point victory tonight. A hard-fought win for Colbert. And as we wrap things up here from this game tonight, Presley Jordan, Danica Olguin, Victoria Simmons, each with 11 points tonight for the Lady Leopards. A big free throw by Brooklyn Jones at the end. She had 3 points. Kinsey Coker with 3. Lorena Hokett with 4. 2 points apiece for Lauren Pinion and Sydney Bowers. And for the Coleman Lady Cats tonight, Sadie Holder led the way with 18. 9 for Lolly Rivera. It was 6-5 for Katie Eldridge, 6 for A.J. Bird, 6 for Ruby Martin, and 2 for KK Holder. For Joseph McWilliams, I'm Joey McWilliams. Thanks again to all our sponsors. Thanks for watching this Bryan County Patriot Spotlight game on MidwestSports.net.